Hey guys, this is Suze from the Soul Song, and I'm back with another book gossip for the soul. It's just a little haul, just a few review books, book I bought, and a few books that I checked out from the library. And I have a few upcoming reviews that will be posted to the blog soon, and I'll tell you about that a little bit further into the video. I'm going to go ahead and get into the review books because right now I'm currently reading Sinner. I think it's 3.5, book 3.5 in the Mercy Falls series. That trilogy is over, but Maggie Stiefvater couldn't get away from it, so she wrote this book, and it's called Sinner. And I think one of my favorite things about this book so far is the opening line in the book is, I'm a werewolf in LA. For facts. Seriously. It really, I'll open it up and show you. Like, where is it? Right there. Can you see it, guys? I'm a werewolf in LA. Pretty cool, huh? Guess this means we're not in Mercy Falls anymore. Cole St. Clair. No, but seriously, I've heard some really good things about this, and I am excited to read this. As you can see, I'm not that far into it, and so yeah, I will be reading this the next couple days, and I will be sinking my teeth into it because it looks pretty good. The book that I'm probably the most, well, yeah, the most excited about is this behemoth. This, as you guys know, this is the final, for real, the series is over. This is the final book in the Mortal Instruments series. It was originally supposed to be a trilogy, and then she wrote 3 more books. And here we have City of Heavenly Fire, and oh my god, this cover is just gorgeous. That's Clare, and I'm assuming that is Sebastian, her brother, and she fights him, and there's going to be death and love and chaos and a lot of crazy crap flying through the pages of this book. So I am really excited to read this. Look at this thing is 725 pages. This thing is almost the size of the longest Harry Potter book out of that series. Seriously though, seriously, look at this. This is heavy. And I cannot wait to read this. I'm really excited about that. So, yay! And I pre-ordered that and I got that last month, and so I decided to wait until I had several books together where I could do a haul. This book right here, this next book I'm getting ready to tell you about, Moon at 9 by Deborah Ellis. This book is perhaps the most exciting one in my pile for me, because this book is about 2 girls who are arrested for being gay, or yeah, they're arrested. I think they're arrested, or they come close to being arrested, but I think they are actually arrested for being gay and in a relationship together in Iran. And actually, and the punishment for that, if that's actually what it is pretty much death, because I think all homosexuals ought to be eradicated, and that's actually a thing right now. It's real. It actually happens, and it's a horrible thing. And I'm really excited to read this, and I'm even more excited that someone was actually brave enough to write a story like this and to raise this kind of awareness. There seriously needs to be more books like this, and I cannot wait to pick this one up. I will probably be picking this one up after Wolves of Mercy Falls, and I think it's about a little over 200 pages, and this is a one sitting read, I have a feeling. And can we just take a moment, look at that cover? That is beautiful. and it's haunting and sad and terrifying and just I'm really excited to read this and I can't wait. So thank you, Casey and Pajama Press, for sending that one over for review. Now I got 3 books from Harper. Thank you, Allison, for and Harper Collins for sending me a finished copy of these books for review. And I'm excited to read Don't You Forget About Me by Karyus Quinn. I hope I pronounced her name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Anyway, she's the author of Another Little Piece. I haven't read that one yet, but I'm really excited to pick this one up. Apparently, this is a book about, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to read you the little blurb because it can say it better than I can. Welcome to Gardnerville, a place where no one gets sick and no one ever dies of natural causes. Okay, so there's like this price to pay for this kind of paradise, and it's like every 4 years, something happens. Let me take a look here. I'm sorry. It's like, yeah, every 4 years there's a strange power that fuels the town and takes its toll, and a teenager commits a terrible crime, a crime that sends other teens to their graves. And every 4 years the killer is locked up in the reformatory, only to emerge years later a shell of their former self. Well, this girl's sister is the one that's coming out of the prison where she was locked up, because 4 years prior to that she had led her class out to jump off this bridge and to their deaths, and so and she wants to know what's going on and if there's a way that they could possibly stop this from happening. So this looks really good and it looks interesting, and in a way it kind of sort of reminds me of that creepy short story by Stephen King, The Lottery or something like that. But no, there's no lottery, but I mean it's kind of similar in that sense. But I'm excited to read that. And then I get to read, I think this is the final book in, yep, this is the final book in the So Close to You trilogy. This is Find Me Where the Water Ends by Rachel Carter. And holy crow, look at these pages. Look at these pages. Look at the ends. So pretty. Look at that. I love that new book smell, and I love the covers for these books. They're so pretty, and I am so excited to see what happens next. That oh goodness, the last one that I read, the second one, just absolutely tore my heart out. It was so good, and it left on such a cliffhanger that I cannot wait to read this one. So yay! Again, thank you, Allison and Harper Collins, for sending me this one. I really do appreciate that. Such pretty brand new books. And of course, last but not least, the third one that I received, and it's the Half-Life of Molly Pierce by Katrina Leno. And I have heard some really, really great things about this. I'm not exactly sure what it's about, but since the blurb isn't that long, I'll go ahead and read it to you. You take it for granted. You take for granted going to sleep at night, getting up the next day, and remembering everything that happened to you before you closed your eyes. You live and you remember. Me, I live and I forget. But now I am remembering. For all of her 17 years, Molly feels like she's missed bits and pieces of her life. Now she's figuring out why. Now she's remembering her own secrets, and in doing so, Molly uncovers the separate life she seems to have led, and the love she can't let go. Okay, I've heard a couple mixed feelings about this book, but then I've heard some pretty good reviews of it, and Goodreads seems to think, most people I've seen on Goodreads seems to think it's pretty good, so I'm really excited to read this one. This is one that I just can't wait to dive into. And again, this will probably be read in the next month or two because it will probably be a one sit read. I'll probably book binge with this one for sure because this was one of my anticipating ones. And again, that cover, look at that. And this, I think this is what I discovered when I opened it up. I don't know if you could tell that, but I love the way that that looks. I think that's so pretty. So I'm just like, hey, I can't wait to read that. So pretty. And then I picked up 4 books from the library because again I'm doing this thing where I'm challenging myself to read like X amount of books that I check out from the library this year, so that I can be supporting my library more than I have say last summer because whole broken leg, fractured ankle, kind of couldn't get out and do a whole lot, so been able to get to my library as much as I would have liked to. So this summer I decided that I would definitely make up for that. And because I absolutely love John Green and I enjoy David Levithan, they're 2 of my favorite authors. Which John Green, oh God, I have so much respect for that man. I am still on this The Fault in Our Stars high. I just saw the movie, I think the other night, and oh God, I laughed, I cried, I smiled, it was just an amazing movie, and I love that they kept it pretty close to the book. And I would say that usually I'm not the biggest fan of books to movie adaptations just because they're not always as good as the book, but I have to say that they broke the mold with The Fault in Our Stars because it runs a very, very, very close second to the book, and I think it's just right there neck and neck. And of course, I'm always going to love the book the most. I enjoyed that book. There's little things about that book that they're not able to convey, like feelings you get when you read certain passages or certain things that they can't really convey in the movies to the audience. And they do it in other ways in the movies than in the book, but I love the book so much, and it's such a gorgeous book, and it was such a gorgeous movie. If you haven't read it, if you haven't seen it, read it, go see it, do both, and enjoy it. Just appreciate it for what it is. Anyway, enough about that. I'm just really excited about it, and I had to squee with somebody, okay? And so anyway, I decided to pick up John Green and David Levithan's Will Grayson, and I have heard really, really good things about this, and I am excited to read this. And this is like dual personalities. It's like one Will Grayson and another Will Grayson, and it's like 2 teens with the same name running in 2 very different circles suddenly find their lives going to new and unexpected directions, culminating in heroic turns of heart and the most epic musical ever to grace the high school stage. Okay, so really, with a summary like that, how could you not pick this up off the shelf and read it? And how could I bonk myself on the head, seriously, how could I have taken so long to finally pick this up and read this book? Seriously, I will be reading this in the next 2 weeks, for sure. And because I need a daily dose of summer romance in my life, and because I really enjoy new adult books, and I wanted something summersy, something fun, and something that I think is going to be really good, I decided to pick up the Far Trilogy by Abbi Glines, and this will be the first thing that I've read by her. And I know that these books get mixed reviews, and I know that some people, I've heard that you either do like her or you don't like her, or there's some of her books that some people liked and some that they didn't think were so great. But I saw all three of these sitting together in the library, and they're not that long. They're like, oh, almost 300 pages, and so they're pretty quick reads, and I could definitely have each of these read in like a day and a half. And, so if that's all I did was, just read and just binge and have a good time. So I picked up the first in that trilogy, which is Fallen Too Far, and I picked up Never Too Far, and then I picked up the third one, which is Forever Too Far. And these books they just scream summer romance to me, and they scream like they're going to be so much fun to read, and I'm just excited to have something like this to read, and so it's going to keep me hopefully happy and satisfied until Molly Moran. Hello, Molly, if you're out there. Hurry up and release One Song Away. Is it One Song Away? I think it's the name of your newest upcoming novel. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm excited for that novel. Hurry up and bring on the Walker boys. Come on now. I need the sequel. I need that sequel. Come on, so we can get to the third book, because I'm dying to talk about that third book, and I can't because, I'll totally betray your trust, and I totally don't want to do that. So, come on now, Molly. Molly. Hello, are you out there? Listen to me. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Little talking to Molly for a second. I did read, and I don't have it in my possession because I mailed it off to the next person on the art tour. I did read, but I'll insert a picture up that direction of it. I did read Even in Paradise by Chelsea Philpott, I think, hopefully, is her name. Gosh, please tell me I get that right. That won't be out until October 14th. I am so excited to have gotten to read that, because I swear that is like the best summer book to read. That is like the best summer book ever. And it's so beautiful, and it's so full of hope and love and sacrifice and pain and despair. It's just it's almost reminiscent of the feel of it is almost reminiscent of We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, which is another one that I would recommend for this summer too. And I know that Chelsea has a couple other summer novels. I cannot remember the name of them right off the top of my head, but I have them both on my Kindle. One is Galley. I don't think it's out yet. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's coming close, but the first one definitely is, and I will be giving those a read this summer too. Probably more than likely next month, towards the end of next month, somewhere in August or something like that. Anyway, but that's it for, all of the books that, or the one that I have read, the one that I'm reading, and all of the books in my little haul, if you can call it a little haul, because this is a lot of books. A lot of really, really, really good books, and so I'm excited about it. Oh, one other thing. I wanted to tell you that I think it's June. Yes, it's June 27th. Mark your calendars, guys, because Marie Landry, who is the author of Waiting for the Storm, After the Storm, and who has written Blue Sky Days. She is now relaunching that book. That was her debut novel, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. It's her debut novel, and she is relaunching that, and revamping it, and she's changed some things up about it. I just sent her my beta notes a couple days ago, and I will have a review coming for that. I'll probably be posting the review on the launch day, the actual day, which is that's June 27th, 2014. That book is Blue Sky Days. definitely, definitely be marking your calendars and read that. You'll want a copy of that. You could either read the older one or the newer one. I didn't read it when she first released it. I waited to read this newer version of it now, this revamped version. So it's beautiful. But Molly Moran has got a gorgeous, honest review for it, uh, for the original version of this novel on her blog, booksandwhimsy.com. Yeah, Molly at booksandwhimsies.com. So you'll want to check that out too. I did want to tell you that, and there's going to be lots of fun, lots of giveaways, and different things that's going on throughout um, that little tour that she's putting together, that Marie Landry is putting together. So you guys don't want to miss out on that. And a couple other things, because, oh goodness me, this thing is almost 21 minutes long. I'm so sorry, guys. I am going to tick off on my fingers really quick. There are going to be a few reviews that are going up on the blog within the next week. So, and that one will be Even in Paradise by Chelsea Philbott, To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han, Born Deception by Terry Brown, and Expiration Day by William Campbell Powell. So I will have reviews for those, and hopefully I will have some reviews for some of these the next time that we meet back here. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you. Bye.